what ultimately attracted you to Florida State, and how you played a lot of three technique and defensive end at South Carolina. Where you see yourself fitting into the FSU defense?
I think I'll play a little bit of everything, across the front. But I know I'll probably start off playing on the edge.
All right, next will be Chris Nee from Rolls 247.
Hey, Keir, can you talk a little bit about what did lead you to FSU in the sense of relationships and the way they went about pursuing you when you hit the portal?
Well, when I hit the portal, they was one of the first schools to contact me, and I already had a relationship with Coach Higgins before my when I was coming out of high school. So it wasn't pretty much a hard decision to make. I mean, it was hard, but it wasn't that hard.
Next will be Harry from Tomahawk Nation.
So you talked about it a little bit coming out of high school. How weird was it to like go back and try to figure out, do I want to go to FSU again, like for the second time in this process?
I mean, it was crazy. It was just like a full circle again. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was crazy. I wanted to be at Florida State. Don't get me wrong. Things happen though. Look where we are now.
All right, next will be Aslan Hazavandi from War Chant.
Keir, how different was it being 17, 18 years old and trying to figure out where you want to go to college, prioritizing what was important to you then, going through the whole thing, playing SEC football, and then kind of reassessing what was important to you? Did anything kind of change from 18-year-old Keir to 21-year-old Keir when it comes to figuring out what's best for you to attend college?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's more important now. Like you say, coming out of high school, you got to think still a kid, But now, as I went through college and I visualized it and see what all it takes and the different type of like systems and stuff like that. I mean, it was different and it helped me make my decision this time.
Next will be Kurt Weiler from the Tallahassee Democrat.
Hey, Keir, nice to meet you. We just talked to Jamie. He talked about how y'all kind of didn't communicate about both kind of wanting to end up here until you both had kind of made that decision. I guess talk about how you kind of went through that process with him, your relationship with him, and how happy you are to be here together now.
Oh yeah, when I first jumped in the portal, Jamie kind of reached out to me as well. I'd probably say it was either that day or the day after. He told me that Coach Norvell asked him about me and stuff like that, and it pretty much went from there. When I made my decision that I was gonna come here, I asked him like, "What's up? What you gonna do?" I'm going to Florida State, and he pretty much told me he going to Florida State too.
All right, we'll go back to Chris from Knowles 247.
Keir, do you think you are better on the edge, better on the inside? Do you think one fits your skill set more? Do you kind of enjoy the ability to play both and move around?
I don't care. I mean, I just like playing ball. It don't matter where you put me at. Coach need me to hike the ball. I hike the ball.
All right, we'll go back to Aslan from War Chant.
Keir, how much better off do you think you are, I guess, like mentally, having overcome the adversity of dealing with an injury a few years ago and then being able to kind of bounce back from it and I guess just, wanting to kind of end your career on the right note here at Florida State?
I mean, I matured a lot, and that injury helped me. I mean, when it first happened, I kind of overlooked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was going day by day. It wasn't really that big of a deal until I just started having setbacks with the same injury. So I mean, it made me who I am today. And I won't. Like I mean, I'm happy I had to go through that. It helped. Like I said, it helped me.
All right, we'll go back to Chris from Knowles 247.
How much winter conditioning tour of duty have you been able to do since you arrived, and anything stand out about that experience so far?
Tour of duty was crazy. I mean, I was out there to see it. I'm still going through some clearing process, as far as paperwork and stuff like that. But yeah, I was out there able to see it, and it was great. I can't wait to be a part of it.
All right, next will be Gene Williams from Warchant.
Hey, Keir, have you got to meet and kind of become friends with any other defensive linemen, Coop or any of those guys so far?
Yeah, Coop. Me and Coop kind of got along as soon as I got here. You know, I was at camp with Coop. I think I was like a senior, and Coop was like I want to say a sophomore, something like that. And Coop trained with a couple guys who I played at South Carolina with. Coop from the Atlanta area. You know, we had a couple guys on the defensive line from the Atlanta area. So, you know, Coop. Who else? Yeah, that's pretty much it from probably up front.
All right, we'll go back to Avalon from Warchant.
Here, I mean, Florida State won 3 games last season. This is your last year of eligibility. I guess, you know, what were you factoring in terms of wanting to end your career like on a winning note? And I guess how confident are you? You coming here, does that just kind of show how confident you are in Coach Norvell and what he can do with this team in this year?
Yes, sir. I'm like you said, I believe in Coach Norvell, his plan. I mean, I believe I can come in and help win. That's the plan, to get Florida State back to where Florida State's supposed to be.